Hi, welcome all you dudes, dudettes, and variations thereupon. Nerdy Dave here, and you know what I heard? I heard about a great way to play Descent Journeys in the Dark 2nd Edition without an Overlord player. So in this video, you're gonna see me and a friend of mine play through the campaign Heirs of Blood. We're gonna play using Redjak's Automated Monster Variant 1.2.6. And I thought I was gonna start off this video by explaining the rules and some of the mechanics of this particular variant. So if you're not interested in that, or you already know how it works, then feel free to skip. I'll put a timestamp in the description or somewhere around here, so just jump on right ahead to the playthrough. Otherwise, let's take a look at how the game is gonna play out. Okay then, let's go through some of the basic mechanics for Redjak's Automated Monster Variant 1.2.6, so you'll know roughly what we're doing when we're playing. So this monster variant was developed by a Board Game Geek user by the name of Redjak, who also developed an automated Overlord variant. But we're not going to go through that right now, but he made two of these. One focusing more on automating the Overlord element of the game, and the second one, well, basically removing the Overlord from the game and just focusing on the monsters. If you're interested in learning more about this yourself or trying it out, I'm gonna put a link down in the description for the Board Game Geek user forum, where you can find the rules for both this and the other variant, as well as the other components you need to play it. Because Redjak also designed and provided different kinds of cards that you need to play the game. Now, either you could just print these cards out on a regular sheet of paper and cut them out, or you can use more high-resolution templates to print these through a professional printer studio. And I've printed these through printerstudio.com. Making them look roughly like the original Descent cards. So these are the bridge-sized versions, and they fit Fantasy Flight Games green-sized card sleeves. So I'm gonna explain some of the ones that we're gonna use, so that you'll know how the mechanics work. So we're gonna start by going through the sequence of play a bit. And as you can see, the first step is start of Overlord or hero turn effects, because even though this variant removes the Overlord elements from the game, it does not remove them from the original rulebook. So whenever there's something specifying an action to be taken during the Overlord start of Overlord turn, this is where when it happens. As well as all of the hero effects, which take place at the start of a turn, they take place at the same time. The next step is draw and resolve an event card, and I'm going to show you what those are in just a little bit. But before that, I'm going to show you how the different monsters act. Depending on how many heroes you play with, there are going to be 2, 3, or 4 different monster teams. And depending on the order in which these are listed in the setup section of each encounter, the different monsters are going to be assigned to different teams. So the first monster group might be the cave spiders, they get to be the first team, and the next one is the goblin archers, which will be the second team. And then the third one might be an open group, and that group gets assigned to team 3, and so on and so forth. In this case, we're just going to play with 2 heroes, so there are only going to be 2 teams. And in this case, if there are, let's say, three different monster groups in the same encounter, they still get placed in the order in which they are listed. But whenever both teams have gotten a monster group each, you just circle back to the start. So in this case, it would be cave spiders, goblin archers, and then the open group in the first team. So that's how that's going to go. So I'm gonna come back to the second step in a little bit, but the third step of the sequence of play is that Hero 1 activates. And Hero 1 is whichever hero the players decide is the one to go first. So that person performs the actions that they have for their hero. And when they're done, they move on to activating Team 1. So when the first hero is done, the first team goes. And there you activate all of the monster groups in order that are currently assigned to the first team. And once those monster groups are done, then you move on to the second hero and subsequently the second monster team. So there you have steps 3 through 5. So what are the event cards that are mentioned in step 2? I'm going to show you right now. The event card backs look like this, and these cards are drawn one at a time. Now, there are 3 different kinds of event cards. The first one is an instant card, and that is something which gets resolved immediately. So in this case, it specifies for each hero to test awareness, and each one that fails gets poisoned. So once that's done and the heroes have tested their awareness and may have gotten poisoned, then you put that card in the discard pile. Now the second type of card is the global card, and this stays in play until the next global event card is drawn. So in this case, it says for all the monsters to gain an extra brown die to their defense pool. So all monsters will be a little bit stronger until the next global card is drawn. And this one gives the heroes the advantage of not being able to gain conditions, and all conditions that they currently have are discarded. So the event card can work both in favor of the heroes and in favor of the monsters. Now there is a third kind of event card as well, and that is the Dark Intervention card. This is also an instant card, and it says for the players to draw a Dark Influence card, and that is from the Dark Influence pile. It has the same icon on the back as the Dark Intervention card has on the front. And what these cards do is that they summon the presence, or the spirit, we can say, of one of the lieutenants. So in this case, Splig's presence is at the current encounter, and this stays for the entire encounter, so this is really shitty for the heroes. All small monsters gain extra shields to their defense, and all wilderness monsters gain +1 damage on each attack, so you don't want these to happen. The Dark Intervention cards are shuffled into the event card deck, starting with 1 from the beginning of the game, and then each time the Overlord is supposed to gain experience or new Overlord cards or a special item of some kind, you shuffle one of these cards into the deck. So the longer the game progresses, the bigger the risk of one of these appearing from the event deck. And that means that there's also a bigger risk of the presence of the lieutenants at the encounters. So next, the monsters and lieutenants, while they're on the map, they act off of these cards, which are the monster AI cards and the lieutenant AI cards, or agent AI cards, as they're called in this variant. So, for instance, when it's the cave spider's turn to act, you just follow these different conditions on the card to know what they're supposed to do. And as specified in the core rules, monsters and lieutenants can only attack once. They still have 2 actions. So whenever a card says that a monster is supposed to attack, but they've already attacked once, then you just skip ahead to the next thing on the card, and so on and so forth. But what takes precedence over these cards is the encounter objective for the current encounter, and in this case it's Shadowfall Mountain, the first encounter. So starting off, the monsters act off of this card, and then they move on to performing the actions on their specific group cards. So in this case, all monster groups would target the hero that's closest to the exit. So whenever this card, for instance, the Cave Spiders says to engage a target, they would go for the hero that's closest to the exit, and so on. Okay, so those are some of the base mechanics for this variant. Now, there's a ton of other stuff, which I'm not going to go through, because it'll get boring, and I'm sure you just want to see the playthrough. Just keep in mind that this is new to both me and my friend playing, so I'm sure we're gonna miss a ton of stuff or do things in the wrong order or forget something and yeah, just basically fuck up as we go along. So bear with us and keep in mind that we're doing this to test this variant. So hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. Okay, let's jump on right ahead to the playthrough. Oh, wait. There are two more things I would like to show before we start the playthrough. So I'll just start with these. These were also made by Redjak. These are damage trackers, which allow the players to easily track the damage that the monsters receive. Without having to clutter the board with a lot of tokens. So you just, I'll use this. If you have the Goblin Archers, there are 5 of them in total. And I have numbered all of the monster figures underneath. So you can just lift them up and see, oh, it's number 2. So that one is supposed to receive 1 damage. Then you just take 1 damage token and put it on here instead. And this is where the monster card goes. So I'll just keep all of those things on the side and not make it messy on the actual game board. So that's that. You're probably gonna see them in the video and maybe wonder what they are. I'm gonna put a link to these in the description as well, so you can print your own if you would like. I laminated these. I think it's probably a wise decision. It makes them last longer than if you just have it on a regular sheet of paper. And also the other thing I would like to tell you about is that I've implemented a kind of house rule where which involves these black lines, these black borders and the corners that they make on certain tiles. The rules, the core rules specifically states that you can without problem cross from, let's say, this space to this space using just 1 movement point. Now, well, this is water, so different rules apply, but okay, let's say this one. You would be able to walk using 1 movement point from here to there. And I don't think that makes any sense because the rules also clearly specify that you can't track line of sight from these black borders. If you are in this space and you want to shoot someone over here, you can't track line of sight from either of these corners because they're within the black borders. So I don't think you should be able to move across them either. So what I've decided is that if you want to move from here to there, you have to walk around the corners, and that goes for all of the corners in the game. Well, maybe you wouldn't walk here, but anyway, you get the idea. So that's something that we're going to do as well, just so you don't wonder what the hell we're doing. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go. Okay, hello. Say hello to the friendly viewers. Okay, so we're gonna test out Redjak's Automated Monster Variant. Variant. Playing Variant. Playing Heirs of Blood, the campaign, starting with the first encounter, Acolyte of Saradin.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play as Averick Albright, Disciple, the class of Disciple. And yeah, I'm gonna be a tanky healer.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna be Chalara. I've got an awesome dragon summon that helps me kick ass, and I'm also a rune master.
Nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
None of us has tried this variant before, so I'm sure we're gonna fuck it up a bunch of times, but
Yeah.
we're gonna do our best.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. So go.
1, 2, 3, go!
Ah!
All right.
Okay.
So I've got the sequence of play over here. So number 1 is Start of Overlord / Hero Turn effects, which is nothing as of now, I think.
Yeah.
And then the next is draw and resolve an event card, which you have over there.
Oh, I forgot something very important. We have to read the flavor text to set the mood.
Should we tell them our names?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah.
You've seen me already. I'm David.
And I'm Otto.
And he knows.
Yeah, Otto knows.
Yeah. Okay, so the flavor text for Acolyte of Saradin. It's perfect with Glenn Miller in the background. You've been tasked with defending a caravan of monks and then their monastery when they arrive. The problem is, they left the town the day before you accepted the job. It is nearly noon on the second day when you finally catch up to them. A young boy stands motionless on the path. He holds one hand out, casting a blue ray of light toward the forest to your left. In his other hand, he grips a serrated dagger dripping with blood. The familiar snap of bowstrings echoes through the trees, and the boy dives behind the cover of a disabled wagon. You sprint forward and call out as primitive arrows whistle past him. His blue eyes lock onto yours, and he scrambles out of cover as a rasping howl fills the air. "Goblin ambush! The others are wounded!" he yells, pointing further down the path. You pull him back as another wave of arrows hisses through the air, but he breaks free from your grip. "No, we have to save the others." Oh, was that the boy? "No, we have to save the others!" His eyes shine with equal parts excitement and dread. "The goblins will run if you kill the dogs. Come on!" he pleads, and runs back.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Oh! He pleads and runs back toward the caravan, ducking and weaving to avoid the continuous spray of arrows. Yeah, this is gonna be so silly.
Did you really call the wagon disabled?
Yeah, I
That's
did.
good,
It was a
man.
disabled wagon. Yeah, this is
Disabled
very
wagon.
funkophobic. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So the goal of this map is to kill the wolves, the Barghest, and not let the goblin into the caravan, which is this tile.
You can see the dead horse
And
wagon. The disabled wagon. Yeah.
okay.
So,
we have to decide who starts.
well, since I'm by the first team...
No. We don't. We have to draw this first.
Yeah,
the event card. We're already fucking up.
That's number 2. Draw and resolve an event
Yeah.
card.
This is an instant pain wave. Each hero tests strength.
Fist!
Test the fist.
And that's with 1 grey and 1 black die, right?
Each hero who fails suffers 2 damage.
Oh, fudge. Alright, so...
You fail.
I definitely fail. I have 3. So 2 damage.
I succeed.
You make it.
Yay.
Alright.
I had 2, so there was.
I'm hurt. Ouchie.
Okay. Nice.
Alright. And then hero 1 activates. Sorry, peanuts in my throat.
And we can tone down a bit more. So.
You don't like Glenn Miller? Really?
Okay.
So I activate.
Yeah.
And I got an awesome movement of 3 squares, so I will move. 1, 2, 3, no more, no less.
Remember that we have an extra attack action now. Since
do?
we're only 2.
Oh, really?
So we have our 2 normal actions and then an extra attack action if we want to use it. If we don't, we heal 2
That's awesome.
at the end of the round.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
I'm just gonna check to
I
see
just
if-
realized there's this awesome search token, so I will actually move 1, 2, 3, and then
Yeah.
activate this with my action.
Okay, so you draw the search card.
Top search card, and I get a health potion.
Perfect.
That's really nice. And I also heal 2 because I don't attack anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Perfect.
And that's my turn.
Are you not gonna move Bright Place?
Yes, I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already forgot about my dragon. All right. I'll move it there actually.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's me. And then Hero 1, that's me, activates Team 1. So this is the first team, and that's the Goblin Archers.
Yeah.
So
the goblins are supposed to get into the caravan site, so that is going to be their main goal.
All right. So
as long as I take it that as long as they're not inside of the caravan site, they're just gonna keep running there. So they're not gonna attack before that.
So they're not gonna engage the heroes in this case. All right.
Not until they've reached.
All right.
Their destination.
So in that case, I guess they will simply move as far as they can.
You choose which order you want them to.
All right. So let's go. Then they have a movement of 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I guess the master will just follow as well.
And they have 2 actions.
5. Okay, so they can move again.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the first one inside now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So one of them is inside.
Yeah, and this is important.
Yeah, because the Overlord, which doesn't exist in this in this game right now, is gonna get a fatigue token for each Goblin Archer, for each Goblin Archer in the caravan site at the end and start of the Overlord turn. So we have to kill those guys as soon as they get inside. Well, that's it for that team, the first team. So
they're
now
ready.
It's my turn, and I'm carrying the acolyte with me. I'm escorting her. So my speed is reduced by 1, so I only have 3 as well.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm still gonna move forward and punch those guys in the face.
Yeah, kill the bloody goblin.
Yeah.
So it's just the one we need to kill right now.
Yeah, but I can still, if I can go, I can place myself
there,
next to all of them, so I can just, I will have 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And I can attack all of them at once. And I have
all of the
Iron Mace, and they roll grey dice. 1 grey die for defense.
Alright.
So I'm gonna start with the guy inside and attack him once. That sucks.
Sucks, man. Do you have a surge?
Yeah, but it's for stun, and I'm not inflicting any damage.
Well, you might as well do. Oh no! So you can't do stun when you don't damage. All right. So will you do the other attack as well?
I don't think I can.
I would guess not.
If the attack deals at least 1 damage, the target suffers the listed condition.
All right.
So that's ineffective.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try again with the same guy.
That hits.
2.
2 damage, which is all you need.
Oh,
so this one
nice.
is exterminated.
Nice. Okay, and then the Barghest are gonna do their thing, which is...
And the Barghests in this scenario has 2 points of additional health.
Right.
As well.
So we have 1 with 8 and 1 with 6. And they're gonna engage.
Engage the target.
So we'll start with the master, and he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is not
within
No,
three
he's
spaces.
gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
Oh,
he is
crap.
there. He's
Welcome to
right
the
on
party.
top of us.
Yeah. Mr. Wolf.
Okay, and next one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, he can just stand right next. Oh no. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if he can stand on that guy, but
I would guess not.
okay, so he's gonna place himself there.
I take it that the wolves can attack the clergy as well.
I'm not sure. There is no. They don't gain anything by.
Maybe they're not
They
battling.
don't have any health. They're wounded clergy, so I don't. No, I don't think they matter to the overlord.
They like their prey to be fresh.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay. So
that's the wolves, and
yeah.
then it's just the end of overlord hero turn effects.
Yeah.
So-
And in this case, if there were any goblins in the caravan site, we would put a fatigue token
Oh, yeah.
here for the overlord, but
Yeah.
there aren't at the moment.
No. All right.
So now we just start the next round.
All right. So back to the top. We have the start of overlord hero turn effects. Nothing happens.
No, we don't have
Right.
anything like that yet.
So then it's back to the old event card again.
Yeah. Surge of Darkness, global. Okay, so all monsters get 1 surge to their attack rolls.
Oh,
so this
man.
applies until a new global card comes into
They
play.
have a constant surge always. All right.
Yeah, 1. So that's bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to determine order again.
All right.
I mean, if we just try and kill the wolves now,
we would win.
yeah. But then
But we want to rescue the clergy, don't we? To gain extra.
Yeah,
stuff.
we get.
But we could try to kill one of them. Still.
We get gold if we save them. That's the only thing.
All right.
So it's not that sexy.
Well, I mean. Or. I don't know. I feel like it would be easiest to get rid of the goblins, and then we would minimize the amount of damage we would be taking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we.
Right. I think he's supposed to get 1 goblin back.
One goblin back each turn.
He at the end of each overlord turn, the overlord may place up to 2 goblin archers on the lair, respecting group limits.
Up to
So
2.
no, yeah, but the group, that's the max amount.
Oh, that's the group limit. Yeah. Okay. So it's just the one.
Yeah, he gets 1 back.
And this is the lair. This one.
This is the lair. Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you want it? Anywhere in it. Can I place him at the far back?
Yeah, you can.
Sweet.
Yeah, so he gets those back, so they won't stop coming.
All right. And they're fast.
Yeah, they're very fast.
So what do you
But
feel
we
like
can
doing?
at least.
You want to kill the master wolf, the big wolf, wolfman.
Yeah, well, there's no point in not attacking now.
No, we have to kill something.
Yeah,
I feel like.
but I mean, I am the one who have to go. At the moment, since I'm escorting the acolyte, I have to get inside to pick up the villagers.
Yeah.
If we.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, yeah, I'm gonna punch the red Bargus in the face.
All right.
And he rolls a gray defense die. Perhaps stun him if I'm lucky.
That would be nice.
And then I
And
can
if you do stun him, then maybe hit something else afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for the red Bargast. So that's 1 damage and 1 stun.
1 point of damage on the master. How do we do this?
You put it on the red.
The red one.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I numbered. Yeah, I number them. So, but it doesn't
And
matter now since there's only 2.
Which one is stun? Is it the helmet?
Yeah, you can put that there as well.
Yeah. Nice.
So he has to spend 1 action just being unstunned. Okay, so then I can maybe.
Do you want to smash a goblin as
Yeah.
well?
I'll just keep attacking. I'm gonna go for the Master Goblin.
Not the small one?
No.
Right?
I like...
Big bets.
yeah. Woo! This is nice. 3 damage and stun as well.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so he's almost down.
yeah.
Okay.
And I have 1 extra action.
You have a move action, right?
Or I can attack again.
You can?
Yeah. I can spend my...
Your-
it doesn't matter how I spend my first...
the second action.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't you hit the second goblin as well then? Or do you want to rather kill the master? Because if you can hit the small one, you can either stun him or kill him.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna go all out. Punching
Hit everything!
with my iron mace. And he is not dead, but he is stunned as well.
Stun. You get a stun. You get a stun.
Yeah. I'm the Oprah of Descent.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Alright.
That's my turn.
That's it.
So now it's the goblins.
Goblins.
And
They get unstunned.
yeah,
Right.
first of all. And then none of them are in the caravan side, so they're gonna move inside still.
Alright.
And not attack.
We're not doing the priority.
No, since the way I understood it is the encounter objective first.
All right.
And they're still not inside, so they're just gonna.
Alright, so they move in.
Yeah. And that's.
And that's all they get to do with this.
Yeah. They can maybe line up to shoot both of us.
To fuck
like
shit
this.
up.
And then this guy is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No, wait. Yeah, we have these things as well. So I'm gonna 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
So you can't cut corners in my house rules.
No.
Okay, cool. So that's the first team, and
All right.
now you go.
So, do we wanna make sure we don't lose, or do we wanna try to kill the Barghest?
I think you're able to, with your 3 actions and Bright Blaze, I think we're able to take all of these guys down. These 3.
Might be. Okay, so I'll start with the goblins, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they should be prioritized. And it's a gray die, and I have 1 blue and 1 yellow. All right. So I kill the master. Sweet.
2 damage.
He's got 1 left.
Oh yeah,
Master.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was going for the goblin. I'm just gonna check my surge is. Oh no, that's it. Is damage. More damage. Okay, so
So he's out.
we'll him, and we'll go for the next one. Next goblin to the face, and he's dead. He suffers 3 damage, and he only had 1 left. 1 health bone.
Nice.
And we'll go for the Barghest as well. Screw you,
Balls
man.
to the wall. Nice.
Balls to the balls.
3 damage.
3 damage.
So he has
4. That's half his health.
yeah.
Sweet.
Has 4
All right.
left.
And then I have my Bright Blaze familiar.
Yeah.
He can make 1 attack using my weapon.
Nice.
Using the dice and abilities.
Cool.
And yeah, let's start with the attack. And
He's gonna attack the same one.
yeah, I want to bring the master down if possible. And that's 3
1, 2,
damage
3.
and
Pierce. That doesn't do anything.
fuck. Yeah.
I don't think
I
you
don't
can...
think I can use the runic knowledge for this.
No.
Okay. So he can get plus range. All right. So it's almost dead.
Yeah,
very
he has
close.
1 health
1 health
left.
point left. And
He has 7 right now.
Yeah.
And this is something that's easy to forget. If attacked by a non-adjacent hero, use Night Stalker. Now all of us were standing next to him, so
Okay.
it doesn't apply.
Cool.
But that's
that's great to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Did you ever say if the wolves will attack
They
the
won't.
clergy? Okay.
I don't think. I might be wrong about this, but the way I understood it from the rules, they don't
So
care.
I think Bright Blaze will move 1, 2, 3 steps and try to block the path. Although they can use Scamper, so...
Yeah, the goblins still can run past us. I'm just gonna...
So he will move 2 steps back.
Okay.
Alright, so
He just
I'm done.
ran
Yeah, he ran
back
there.
and forth. Okay, cool.
Then made a funny
it's
face at
the
the
Barghest that activates.
Yeah, the Barghest. Okay, so the Master gets unstunned. And then he attacks.
That
Or,
depends.
wait, okay, so if 2 or more targets are within 3 spaces, he will use Howl.
Okay, yeah.
Howl's moving castle.
Each hero within 3 spaces of this monster must test Anus, which is the I don't know what the ability is called. Each hero that fails suffers 1 fatigue.
Yep, I double fail. 1 fatigue.
I don't. I'm just gonna check and see what that's called. We can keep calling it Anus.
It's definitely called Anus. That's what it looks like.
Willpower.
Willpower.
The anus is willpower.
Yeah, well...
the fist
that's
is might,
close.
the book is knowledge, and the eye is awareness.
And the anus
Is willpower.
is willpower. I also feel... It feels really weird to call these fatigue as well.
Yeah, they're called sperm tears.
Sperm tears.
Yeah. Of course they are.
The best.
Okay, so that's the master.
The Master, yeah.
So the
he's done,
other guy is...
and the minion... He's also within 3 spaces of 2 or more. Within 3 spaces of all of us. So he will do the same thing. Use the Howl.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then he will try to engage, which I guess he can do.
Yeah,
Because
he
move
can
through
run
the
past
Master.
his
Okay.
friend.
So
Okay,
let's
we test again.
save. I get another fatigue.
I don't.
Alright, and then he will move. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and that's it for,
Face to face.
for them.
Okay.
Nice. Still no goblins inside.
No? Yeah? Sweet.
Was there something else we... Oh yeah, reinforcements.
Yeah.
Both those guys are gonna reappear in there.